Sejumlah media asing soroti prosesi pelantikan Presiden Republik Indonesia yang ke-8. Pergantian Presiden Jokowi ke Prabowo beserta wakilnya menjadi topik utama internasional. Estafet kepemimpinan Indonesia dianggap penting bagi negara-negara luar.
Now let's quickly take a look at other stories making news around the globe. In Indonesia, former General Prabowo Subianto sworn in as the president, seeking a more prominent position on the global stage for world's most populous nation.
To Indonesia now, where new President Prabowo Subianto has been sworn in during a ceremony in the capital Jakarta. The 73-year-old now leads the world's third largest democracy after winning elections in February. After taking the oath of office, he vowed to be a president for all Indonesians. But critics have raised concerns over his controversial past, which includes allegations of human rights abuses and ties to the Suharto dictatorship. For more on this, DW's Asia-Pacific Bureau Chief Georg Mattes joins me now from Jakarta. Georg, first, for viewers who may not be familiar, tell us more about Prabowo, this former general who's now president of the world's third largest democracy.
Yes, and he is the oldest president this country has ever seen. However, having said that, one really needs to note that he is a very ambitious politician. He has tried 2 times to win against his predecessor, former President Joko Widodo, here in Indonesia, and has now managed to get into the seat of power basically by teaming up with his predecessor's son, who he made vice president. So he made a huge coalition. He's increasing the ministries. He made an ambitious foreign policy project, ambitious reforms he has foreseen for the country. But he's also someone who is well experienced in the country, seeing that he was the defense minister, so he knows the current administration quite well.
As you know, Prabowo has often been accused of human rights abuses from his time in the military. People still worried about his past?
Yes, that is of course a shadow in his CV, if you want, that his military career ended like that, with, however, one has to say, allegations that were never proven. But when you travel to places like East Timor, for instance, which was occupied by Indonesia, that is where you can still have people who remember those days. By and large, one has to say that the expectation of this young, huge Indonesian population of 207 million people is rather positive. The people are really think that this president will bring crucial change when it comes to poverty, when it comes to improving the economy, and he has made big promises to do so.
What kind of policies does Subianto expect to push in office?
I would say one of his most famous projects is the idea to provide 1 free meal to every school children in Indonesia. And that is why he emphasized in his first presidential speech today in the parliament that the self-sufficiency, for instance, when it comes to milk production, Indonesia will be importing vast amounts of hundreds of thousands of cows in order to produce milk locally. And that is also true for sugarcane production. That is true for fuel production, where they want to make more bioethanol here, become the Brazil of Southeast Asia, is something he has in mind. So it's these kinds of policies, how ambitious he will be in pushing that idea of his predecessor to move the capital to Nusantara, to another island, that we'll really have to see.
Terdahulu, Malaysia komited melanjutkan kesinambungan dan komitmen dua hala dengan pemerintahan baru Republik Indonesia. Perdana Menteri Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim berkata, kerjasama dengan Presiden Indonesia ke-8, Prabowo Subianto, merangkumi pelbagai peringkat untuk manfaat dua negara serumpun ini.
Saya mewakili Kerajaan Rakyat Malaysia untuk menyampaikan ucapan selamat memulai tugas kepada sahabat lama saya, Prabowo, yang akan jadi presiden, akan sumpah mulai esok. Seperti tadi saya santai dengan dia di rumahnya, kami berdua bincang soal-soal, dan ikhtiar untuk merapatkan kerjasama dua hala, dan kita dua-dua bertekad untuk meningkatkan bidang kerjasama dalam berbagai aspek dengan sebaik mungkin.
Beliau ditemui pada majlis makan malam di kediaman Prabowo di Kertanegara, Jakarta. Perdana Menteri turut menzahirkan rasa terima kasih kepada Presiden Joko Widodo atas kerjasama baik yang diberikan sepanjang tempoh pemerintahannya. Datuk Seri Anwar tiba di Jakarta malam tadi bagi menghadiri upacara pelantikan Presiden dan Wakil Presiden Indonesia.
印尼历年来最高龄的总统普拉博沃今天举办就职典礼，接续前总统佐科威的任期，开启未来5年的任期。就职仪式中，不止美国派遣官方代表团出席，马来西亚首相安华跟中国国家副主席韩正也都到场祝贺。 在司仪的带领下，印尼前总统佐科威跟即将就职的总统普拉博沃进入国会。在可兰经的见证下，普拉博沃蓄势接替佐科威，开启未来5年的总统任期。而除了他以外，37岁的副总统吉伯朗也同时宣誓就职，并且签署就职文书。
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Demi Allah, saya bersumpah akan memenuhi kewajiban Presiden Republik Indonesia. Kita ucapkan terima kasih juga kepada Presiden Republik Indonesia yang ke-7. Presiden Joko Widodo dengan Wakil Presiden Profesor Ma'ruf Amin. Terima kasih atas kepemimpinan Bapak. Terima kasih atas kenegarawanan Bapak. Bapak telah menakodai bangsa ini melalui krisis-krisis yang sungguh sangat berat. Jangan kita merasakan hari ini. Ingat waktu Covid, kita bahkan keluar dari rumah kita takut. Saya saksi, saya menterinya beliau, semua pihak dalam dan luar negeri telepon terus, menekan beliau terus, minta lockdown, lockdown, lockdown. Beliau menolak. Beliau berpikir, kalau kita lockdown, bagaimana wong cilik, bagaimana warung Tegal, bagaimana ojol, bagaimana rakyat-rakyat yang makannya dari upah harian. Jangan kita lupa prestasi pemimpin-pemimpin kita. Terima kasih Pak Jokowi. Terima kasih Profesor Ma'ruf Amin. Anda telah berjasa. Anda akan dikenang sebagai putra Indonesia yang termasuk terbaik.
Selamat untuk Presiden Prabowo beserta wakilnya dan terima kasih Presiden Jokowi beserta wakilnya.